Well, we'll just start off sitting and arrive fully into the space. So just allowing ourselves to be here and be present for the next half hour or so, and to give ourselves our full attention. Often our minds are gone off to lots of other things, so we really want to stay fully present to ourselves. So the invitation is to gently close your eyes down and let go of the outer world. Just begin to rest into your breath. And we're going to just open the hands out, the arms out, so the palms are facing upwards. And we're just going to draw energy from the earth and from the heavens. So we inhale as we take the hands upwards. You can just take a little peek at what I'm doing, and then we exhale as we bring the hands down, and this is bringing energy down from the heavens. Nice slow movement, and just really sensing into the energy in your hands. And when they come down towards your pelvis, you begin again opening them up, inhaling as you take them all the way up. And exhaling as they come down. You can almost feel your hands moving through the air. You become really sensitive. You can feel your hands cutting through the energy, the ethers. And then drawing the beautiful heavenly energy down through your body. And the energy of the earth up through the body. The next time the hands come down, just rest them for a moment on your lower belly. And we're going to set our intention. So often we do this in our heart, but today we're doing it in our lower belly. We're going to be working with hips and this general area of the sacral chakra, second chakra. We're just setting an intention in here. In the womb space, or the space where your womb may have been, this is a beautiful space for us women to sow a seed of intention. Gently drop your chin to your chest. Open your eyes with your gaze downwards. And then drawing your gaze upwards into the space. We can just open the hands out and relax them down. So bringing our attention into the neck area. So we're going to do circles with the head. If you've had any neck injuries, don't do these, or whiplash or anything. You can just turn the head from side to side like so. Otherwise, we're gently dropping the chin into the chest. And just beginning nice, big head circles. It's almost like we're unwinding. We can hold a lot of tension in our neck. And then we change our direction. And then the next time you come around to the front, let the head hang for a moment. And then we're going to gently tilt it upwards. You're just lifting the chin slightly. We don't want to kind of take it right up. It's just ever so slightly upwards, but you're still getting a nice stretch here. And then back to center. And we're going to do a little bit of movement with our eyes. We're just moving our eyes from side to side. Keep the head really steady. And you're looking side to side. And this is actually very relaxing as well for the mind. Then we come to center, and we're going to look up and down, up and down, up and down. And then we're going to rotate the eyes the whole way around, so like big circles with your eyes, coming to look at the top, the side, down, in towards the nose and back around. And then go the opposite direction. And then coming back to center. Gently close your eyes for a moment and let them relax. Inhale, take the shoulders up to the ears, and exhale, drop them down. Inhale up, exhale down. Up, exhale down. We'll start to make the movement good and strong. Nice strong breath. Inhale up, hold. And on your exhale, really conscious letting go. I'm going to take the hands out to the side with the palms facing down. And then we're going to lift the hands up as though we're pushing out from the two walls beside us, and then down. And it's up, pushing away and down. Up and down. Up and down. And then up, hold, and as though you're pushing the walls away. And then relaxing all the way down. So we're going to come lying on our backs this morning, and we're going to do a little bit of belly breathing before we start our routine. So come lying on your back, make sure you're nice and comfortable. If you need to, you can bend your knees. So for some of you, when you're protecting your lower back, it can be difficult just to lie flat on the back. So in that case, feel free to bend your knees, especially for this first part. Doing breath work. So hopefully we've seen okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so resting your hands on your lower belly very gently. And then as you breathe in, you should feel your belly rising as you bring that prana or that air down into your belly, down into all the vital organs. So big breath in. Feel the belly rise. And then to breathe out, just draw your navel back towards your spine gently. And this just lets the breath fall back out. So we're going to breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. The full breath is in. We're going to breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4, and the breath is out. And then we're going to pause with no breath in the body. So breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4. And my apologies, we'll pause here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. No breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. And continue. And then just taking a moment at the end of the next breath and coming back to the intention you set, the seed that you have sown, and just reminding yourself of that. And now we're going to stretch both legs straight out in front. We're very consciously pushing into the heels and into the foot soles. The head will be rested down. On an inhale, you're going to draw your right knee into your chest. And you're pushing into that left heel, keeping that left leg lovely and straight. Drawing in the right knee. We don't need the hands just yet. Inhale again. Exhale and straighten the leg out. Inhale, draw the left knee in towards the chest. Hold it there, stretch into the right foot sole. And exhale and relax it down. This time as we inhale, we're going to hold that right knee and gently draw it into the chest as far as you comfortably can. Relax the right leg down, draw the left leg in, and again holding it and gently pulling it in towards you. And relax it down. And then we're going to draw both knees into the chest and to hold them in. Again, as far as we comfortably can this morning. And then gently relaxing them down. Back to drawing the right knee in. And this time, if it suits you, we're going to lift the head, neck and shoulders up to meet that right knee. And we're going to lift on our exhale. So we're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift the head, neck and shoulders all the way up to that right knee. Take a breath in. Exhale and release the posture. And then changing sides. Inhale, draw the left knee in. Exhale, lift the head, neck and shoulders. Inhale. Exhale and release the posture. Inhale, take both knees in. Exhale, lift the head, neck and shoulders. Inhale. Exhale and release. And we're going to do one more round. So inhale, right knee in. Exhale, lift the head, neck and shoulders. Inhale. Exhale and release. Inhale, left leg in. Exhale, lift the head, neck and shoulders. Inhale. Exhale and release. Inhale, draw both knees in. Exhale, lift the head, neck and shoulders. Hold your posture. Inhale. Exhale and release. Straightening the legs out. Now again, if you need to have bent knees like so, that's absolutely fine. And you can keep the bent knees for the next movement. So we're going to take the right leg now straight up. We're going to point the toes up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to stretch into the foot sole. You get a really nice stretch at the back of the legs. And again, point the toes up, stretch into the foot sole, and then make circles with the ankle. One way, and then the other way. And again, if you're minding your lower back, just bend that knee into the chest as you take it down and keep it bent. So we're going to take the left leg up now, straight up to the ceiling. Stretch into the foot sole. Point the toe. Stretch into the foot sole. Point the toe. And stretch into the foot sole and make circles. And then the other way. And again, you can either take the leg straight down or you can bend it to bring it down, whichever suits you. So we're going to have both legs bent now, foot soles on the floor, and you're going to bring your right ankle onto your left knee. And then without using your hands, you're gently encouraging that right knee away from the body. So it's just gently opening up the hips. Just pushing it away, that's it. And then relaxing that leg down. We're going to do the same with the other leg. Left leg comes onto the right knee. And again, you're just doing that gentle pushing away without touching the leg. And then relaxing it down. Taking the right leg up again. And this time you can look for something stronger. So what we're going to do, if it suits you, is we're going to lift that left leg off the floor and we're going to clasp in behind the left thigh, down towards the knee. And you'll start to feel this on the outer right hip and buttocks. And then you can gently, again, if you wanted something a little bit further, you can pull that left knee in towards you. And then relax it down. Release completely. And place the right foot on the floor. And take the left leg, then the left ankle on the right knee. And gently encouraging it away from the body. And then if you want that further stretch, lifting the right foot off the floor, clasping in behind the knee, high. And then if you want another little bit of a stretch, you gently pull that right knee towards you. Never forcing, just gently pulling. You can just breathe when you're here. Always breathe into the area that you're stretching. So really feel yourself directing the breath in there. If you put your mind there, the breath will go there. The energy will start to flow in that particular spot. And then relaxing down. I'm just going to take a moment here. Come back to your breath. You can bring your hands again onto your lower belly if you wish. Just take a little rest. Now we're going to gently just turn the soles of our feet in towards one another. We're going to let our knees fall out to the side. Now if this feels uncomfortable at the full openness, you can just draw the legs back in and hold them there. But when you come to your best version of this posture, again, we're going to direct the breath downwards, so right into that hip opening. And sometimes you can just give the breath a color if it helps, just to imagine whatever color it is you're bringing down into that area. Orange is the color for the sacrum. And we're sort of headed towards the root as well, so sort of reddy orange, be a very appropriate colour to work with. However, you can bring white light down there as well, whatever suits. And just allow yourself to release from here. Again, this is an area where we can hold a lot of tension. Just nice breaths in and out. And then when you're ready, you're just going to reach down with your hands just in behind your legs and gently lift the legs in together. And again, just take a moment of relaxation. And then we're going to step the feet in towards our bum. So we still have the knees bent, we're still on our back. We're just stepping the feet in towards the bum. Hands are down by the sides. And we're going to begin a very gentle pelvic tilt, and we're going to do this in stages. So we're starting off by literally just lifting the pubic bone. That's it. So it's just tilting up and down, and then you gently bring it all the way down towards the earth, really connecting in with the earth. And then tilting up. You can choose whether you want to lift on the inhale or the exhale. I prefer to lift on the exhale, but it's up to you. So the whole of your back is remaining on the ground, and it's literally the pubic bone that's tilting. Now we're just going to rock here a couple of more times. Now we're going to lift a little bit higher. So again, I'm going to lift on the exhale. So my next exhale, I'm going to peel a bit more of my pelvis off the floor. Now it's just my lower back. So my mid back is still on the floor. And I'm just lifting to here. And down. And again, just tilt up on the exhale. And down. And now the next exhale, we're going to come a little bit higher again. So we're lifting our mid back up off the floor. And down. We don't have to hold it for long, just a second. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift the mid back up. And inhale and down. Okay, so the last one, we're going to lift the whole spine up off the floor. So deep breath in while you lie. Exhale and lift all the way up as high as you comfortably can. Please listen to your body. Hold briefly. Take a breath in. Exhale, release. And we're going to come up one more time. We're going to hold a little bit longer when we come up this time. So breath in. Exhale, lifting all the way up. And this time holding. And we just want to connect in with our breath while we're here so that we can hold nicely. Try not to clench your bum, keep your bum nice and relaxed. And then slowly and mindfully coming out of the posture. Hug your knees all the way into your chest. It's a moment where we can hold ourselves in loving kindness. Really nice for the heart as well, very relaxing when we hug our knees in like this. And then we have a choice. We can either turn over onto our sides and gently come up, or you can rock yourself up into a seated position. I'm rocking a few times. And then come back. And come all the way into our seated position, sitting with a nice straight spine. Okay, so in your seated position now, we're going to do another posture for the hips, and this is called rocking the baby. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift the left leg up, and what we want to do is wrap our right arm around the right, did I say lift the right leg up? Yeah, we're lifting the right leg up, wrapping the right arm around the right knee and onto the shin, and then the left leg wraps around the foot. And so we're holding our leg like this. Now you may not be able to come into it as deeply as I can, but listen to your body and do as much as you can with it. And then you're literally going to rock from side to side. You're rocking that leg from side to side. And you can see why it's called rocking the baby. It's like holding a baby. It's a really lovely way of loosening up and opening up. So just rocking from side to side. And then you can just gently release that leg, take the left arm off first, and then lower it down using the right arm. And we're going to change sides. So we're going to lift up this left leg, wrap the left arm around it as far as the shin, and then hook. What you're doing is hooking your foot into the right elbow, and again, we've got that baby now, and we're going to rock from side to side. You can really feel that lovely opening and loosening. And if for any reason there's a posture you can't do, all you need to do is imagine yourself doing it. You close your eyes and you imagine yourself doing it. Now I'm going to gently place that left leg back down. I'm going to take the soles of the feet in together, and we're just going to bring the heels in as close to the pelvis as we can. We want to keep our nice straight spine. That's really important. So keeping the straight spine, heels as close to the pelvis. If you can interlace the hands around the feet and maintain the straight spine, then that's what you do, and you cross your left thumb over your right. However, you can also come back and bring the thumbs into the insteps if you need to, or you can come all the way back to the ankles. If you're holding with the ankles, watch that you're not using the arms to move the legs. So whichever one you're in now, we're going to very gently begin to move the knees up and down. And as they loosen up, you can speed up a little bit if you wish, but you don't have to. But if you're finding you're feeling more flexible as time goes on, you can just speed this up. These are our butterfly wings. And what they're doing is bringing in a freedom into our hips. So if you like, you can visualize a butterfly moving from flower to flower and that beautiful freedom it has as it flies through the air. Now we're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to take the knees all the way up. And then on an exhale, you're going to bring them all the way down as far as you can. And you're just going to hold them there with no breath in the body. Another deep breath in. On this exhale, you're going to gently fold forward from the waist. So you're just hinging forward, keeping your spine nice and straight. And you bring your chest down towards those feet. I can feel this morning. I haven't done this for a while. So you'll feel it again in the hip and the groin region. Inhale up. Exhale and relax completely. So We're going to be finishing up soon enough, but I'd like to do one movement with a root lock just to get energy moving before we start a little meditation. And we'll end the class. This will just naturally, as the other classes have, just drift away and it'll shut down itself. And I suggest this morning that you come lying on your back for 5 minutes after this finishes. For now, we're just going to take the hands onto the knees. We're going to inhale as you lift out of the pelvis, you lift the chest, and the tailbone is sticking out behind. On your exhale, you're going to tuck your tailbone in and let the chest come in. So it's just lovely flexible spine. Inhale forward and exhale back. And in your mind, I want you just to start to say the word VAM on that exhale back. VAM. This is the seed sound for the sacral area. VAM. If you wish, you can say it aloud as well. Coming to sit still, gently closing your eyes down, staying with that sound of VAM. The eyes are closed. You're just vibrating the sound of VAM. And when you're ready, you can just gently drop your chin to your chest. Open your eyes with your gaze downwards. And then drawing your gaze upwards into the space. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this lesson, please hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, or leave a comment below. From my heart to yours, have a wonderful day.